Margarita. Let's wait and see what's up.
Hello.
What's up? Any news?
Not yet, because I've not had time to open it up. It's one of those delicate jobs
Okay.
where I can't open it and just leave it. I have to finish everything at that precise moment. Probably some point later today.
Later today, what
I'll phone
time?
you. I'll give you a recall.
I'll give you 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's probably
like,
reasonable. I've got 2 of us.
I think.
Yeah, I'll play around with it until.
Yeah.
A couple
Just
of
because I don't have my dad's, like, my actual SIM card is now on my dad's. I forgot to put it into this phone.
Oh, did
so
you? Right, okay.
just making sure. So yeah.
Yeah, that's
See
right.
ya.
No worries. Take care, right?
Okay, you too. Okay, that's good. I mean, I'm not in a rush for the hard drive, so welcome, guys. This shoe is slightly broken. Just realized today. I mean, I'm probably just gonna go and grab a cheap TikTok shop version kind of pricing. I'm gonna spend 50 quid on a Nike for 2 years, and usually Nike basically dies within 2 years. The Air Maxes, they are comfortable, but when they die so soon, it's like, why? Forgot to add it in the title. Forgot to add in the title one thing. We're going to go to a cafe to review their stuff and come back to the main plan. Okay. I don't know why, but it feels like a 3 p.m. than 1 p.m. But we need to be fast because the place, I mean the coffee roaster shuts at around 4ish. I need to just grab it and go, but so it's gonna take time. I had to put on this broken case because the phone is absolutely slippery without it. I was like, mate, that does not make sense. How is this with a case so damn slippery? I mean, without even my hand being like sweaty. Yeah, but we have sound alerts. I don't know if they've got cancelled or turned off, because once I went in the repair shop, I just like dimmed it down, but hopefully it hasn't really messed up completely, but I don't know. I'm just hoping not too much. So, how's everybody? I don't know if anyone is here because let's take a slower gear. The way that I'm running it is, I mean, it's not my top speed, but it's not my complete slow speed. And yeah, I haven't seen her for a decade. Damn. And you see people that used to be in your high school, that's bad. But you don't even know their names because they weren't your like year group, but we researched Twitch. If it's not, it's better still, because we're not going to lost. This is a good place. I mean, specifically in the morning, it's packed after 12. I mean, after 12 basically means no space. Kurva. Hopefully it's open. Okay, it's shut. Okay, let's just do a U-turn. I mean, that was fatal. This Friday I might be not going to, I'm not going to do the 17-mile thing because I have an appointment. And the worst thing is, sorry, the appointment, it's still unsure, like you're on the waiting list. I mean, mate, you don't see Glasgow having a 5-star hotel when there's like a 7-star student accommodation. Doesn't make sense. And the students barely know English. I mean, how did they actually get accepted? God only knows, but at least now we're gonna go through the longer route that I kinda miss going through. You know why? Because it has a lot more life than going through the motorway route. I generally hate using the same route every time, but even if the cafe was open, I'd probably use the more quicker one. But because of it's maybe closed, we'll save our money for later if I actually do become very thirsty. I mean, I might just buy a litre of water and a litre, then like a 300ml thingy. Like I would buy like a litre of water and like say like just because I'm feeling a bit milky, I want to buy a can of soda. If there's like anything like interesting, which I doubt it, but I just generally don't want to go and get like a can of Coke. That's just not the vibe right now. Give me like a can of like I don't know, I almost want to say fizzy matcha, lemon and matcha. The weird freaking thing is about that, it tastes like mayonnaise sauce. Specifically if you bought the TWG one. I remember having my first batch of TWG packets were like when I was in high school. Recently I went to London, I mean more like London 2020, and I found the package after 5 years later. I thought I sent it back to Iran, and yeah, it tastes like mayonnaise, like slightly like acidic. Damn cool. I think this is actually a freaking good idea, despite we basically walked, say, an extra 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes really more, but there's a nice amount of wind and my body is hot. Where is everybody? Do I need to show my face to get people active? I don't mind it, but you are going to see my face on the way back. I'm feeling a bit generous. Wait, is that a dog or a cat? I thought that is definitely me when I feel like going to IRL swimming, but my skin is in pain because of the chafing. I don't want to go on the other side of the road. Just look, it's all sunny. What is it? The heck? I was thinking, you know, like these long hauls, we need to do it once a week. We could do Paisley on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. What's my plan for my family? But on the way back, I think I will swear, because on the way back from IKEA, I used the long route. It really effed me, man. Maybe because the sun was gone and it was cold, it was getting cold, in the point of I'm like, fuck. But like usually in the end of the streamer, like around 10 o'clock, my mom said go and grab some oil. My brain was like in super duper like action mode. After that, I was like, why the heck do I have positive energy back again? Because a good hour it wasn't did you see the DJI? I don't know why. Do content creators in this country are really shy to have eye contact? I mean, even the big ones. What car is this? Peugeot. Damn. I mean, the rear lights is really not visible, but even the front ones are not barely visible because of this colour. Nothing so impressive, that Lexus. I was like, WTF, damn. I remember seeing maybe a couple of days ago a black version of it. It didn't look like the level of premiumness, but the yellow, I was like, damn, that looks sick, bro. Like these ones, I mean, specifically these ones that look a lot better from the exterior. Generally, I don't mind to spend 800 whenever. What's up? Good. So entertainment. Oh, I'm like, I thought the escape rooms were a lot more further forward, not here. I mean, this one, nah, give me like 300, 400k, because it looks like it has a ton of things to be worked on.
Where are you? I'll get you.
How dare you? Like, I know like that area is above 3-4 million. Maybe this one is going to be at least 1 million in the real world, but imagine it turns out I'm a bit close and there's a freaking stone glass in my shoe that I did not put off yesterday as well. It's bothering me, but at the same time, like, I cannot be bothered sitting down this early. What's up, Dave? How you doing? What the heck? Oh, thank God I did not see what was I about to say. I wish there was like fairs. Like, there is the Iron Brew Festival, but it turns out to be an indoor thing. By the way, you know, like the reusable cups that was like promoted to be used in the coffee festival, mate, they didn't reach out to me and say let's do a promotion. I've seen like all my For You pages, like creators that technically they don't do drink content, basically they're doing that kind of sponsor. I mean, alright, we do get it that they have thousands, I mean 5-digit thousand, but mate, I love it. Like, companies should know what you're actually up to, because end of the day you're gonna have that kind of experience. And by the way, I don't know if you were here. Yes, I know you were here, but I mean, like, because of the F, I think everybody got kicked. And you know, like do you remember last year or the year before, I was raving about the New Zealand cafe. I mean, it's owned by a few cousins. I mean, 3 cousins, I think. They're now doing a proposal to have another one in the city centre, but a proper one, more like a proper cafe kind of stuff. Mate, the second that I was talking, everybody left. What the heck? Do you just want me just to walk, not take a break? What the heck? Probably the thingy effed. Why the heck is this social? Why the heck is this so? Oh, I thought the social and the exclamation mark is 2 freaking separate areas. I was like, what? Let me restart Twitch myself, because it says 1 viewer, but in the same time it could be the stream just like refreshed. I mean, what I mean is it effed completely and came back, which is kind of frustrating, but so they're making another one, more like a cafe kind of, a restaurant kind of thing vibe, with proper food. Yeah, what time is it? Okay, let's go. So yeah, here's the phone, by the way. Imagine dropping it right now. Damn. Like the good thing about seeing the, like, whenever, you know, like most creators say that it's better to not look at your rear count, but for me, like, generally 0 means it's effed if it's not completely effed, or it could just basically mean 1 for me basically means like the stream just restarted again after the discontinue. It pisses me off, but at least it's not like I need to go back to GoPro's app and manually do everything again. At least that's not the case, because that's more frustrating than seeing that. Like, I genuinely cannot afford and scuff right now. Like, seriously, if I could afford that, the first thing is get my driving license sorted, because end of the day, one probably day I could easily make like 30-40 pounds on these delivery things, and it's going to sort it out for me. But you've seen from other creators that used to be pretty big and they spent a lot of money and they no longer exist. I mean, I want to be sustainable at all costs. Once we have the car, I think we will be the most unsustainable streamer, but because I want to travel, that's the difference. This year I barely even went outside of Glasgow. I went to outside of Glasgow, this got crashed. So roads are even stable. I mean the actual pavement, not the connection. It's mad. That's the most ugliest sound I've ever heard. Even like these Nissan Leafs, they don't look like electric cars. They literally look like more like petrol cars. I mean, the previous, like the first generation of them did look like it, but the current one is like, mate, I actually still we're gonna go through the long route. I was thinking 1 second, let's just go through the shortcut, but the shortcut is just annoying for one reason only. It has a ton of S-fots and it's in the city centre. Fuck. So, mamma mia. By the way guys, we got free coffee because we volunteered, but I was genuinely expecting them to give us the most like affordablest coffee, because last time I remember volunteer company, not a coffee company, but basically they're not even tried by the like the normal branded ones. That's like at least not the like lowest value ones. You know, like those. But meanwhile, that was like a year working for them. I was like, damn. Not working for a charity ever again. The bankers are taking money to the bank and like those kind of high risk kind of things. I mean, for us drivers as much, which is unusual to me, because isn't the drivers a lot more riskier? Their job, I mean, by like £3 or £4 difference. That's my issue. Do you want to be a point of view? I want to be a point of view more than a point of myself, because there's nothing. I mean, the only thing that could be interesting for you guys to see me, I just shaved, but I mean, what's the point? We have a desktop stream once a day, in some form of manner, really. But IRL, especially being a big guy, I feel like it ain't worth it. I'd be sick if they actually got the place like here, because it would be a bit competitive. And yeah. But do you know what happened yesterday regarding to Blank Street Coffee, or what I really want to call them for now is Blank. Oh no, we're gonna just call them Blank Street Coffee then. God knows who's the owner of the outlet, but it's been here for a good while. They actually opened illegally yesterday. I mean, it's wild for a big corporation. I hope they get fined. The taste of let's go. Should we go on the other side, or is it? No, it's a bit too hot. I don't know if the street that I'm planning on going, is it going to be incredibly hot or not? I'm probably going to be under the shade, no matter how much I try not to be, but feel like running sometimes, by the way. Regarding to the chocolate that I got yesterday, basically I ate 90% of it. This is why whenever I see like 80p for a bar of Snickers is well over my budget for this reason. Not really specifically, but I think of them, especially if there's no anything else to eat. Like, this street is the night Glasgow, and it's basically the city centre, but I just don't the city centre, like any proper these, but not like in like high heartbeat.